Have an accord.
Well, well. You made it. You'll forgive me if I don't stand to greet you. I have a thing about... Arethel, the reluctant idealist. Yes, I know a bit. He's a friend of... We had nothing to do with it. That boy has run afoul of some very dangerous people, and they're not about to let him go. Arethel's a valuable commodity, Well, he wasn't lying. A rival of mine, Miralon, swept Arethel away from us. Lured him in with promise. No, but I know someone who does. I sent one of my children to keep an eye on Miralon's operation. A Khajiit named Zonhai. He'll know where the boy's kept. Explore the tunnels west of here. You'll find Zonhai. Or more likely, I'm the mother of rats. You know that already. Are you looking for an autobiography or something? Speak. That's fair, I guess. I'm what the Claudes and the Kinhouses call an apraxic, an elf criminal. There are other High Elf misfits called ousters, but the fortunes of an apraxic. I forged a document. Well, the ensuing dispute sent 43 myrrh to the funeral pyre. It was a patent of lineage, you see. Kinlords take that sort of thing very seriously. Insufferable. For the most foolish reason of all. Love. Hilarious, right? Anyway, everyone here knows my past, but they accept me as well enough. He's young, which is to say he's bullheaded and self-righteous. Good for a laugh, if nothing else. He came looking for relief from the strictness. 50 years of exile has taught me many, many things. But the most important lesson is this. Anyone is capable of anything. A snot-nosed kin. Clearly he didn't, and I thank the fates for that. Arethel wouldn't make it a week as an Aprax. Too much of a people person. Miralon's a recent arrival. He's not an Aprax or an ouster, but he tries to act the part. I've twisted more arms than I can count, because killing the Sapiarchs will provoke that elusive revolution we're all supposed to be pining for. The Sapiarchs, the Divine Prosecution. Of course not. Revolutions are just fairy tales for idiot children. Killing a Sapiarch will...
Any more?
From Mother's death.
I need some tea.
Please, Sanhai, be quick.
Zanhi does not wish to fight you, Walker. But he will if he must. You will speak your business yet. If you were a friend to these Blackwake thugs, you would already know. This one will tell you what he found, but you must act quickly. He claimed the caverns ahead. But the way is guarded by more Blackwake warriors. And worse. This elf is more than he seems, Walker. He is a spellweaver who consorts with Daedra. Miralon wields magics that Zanhi has never seen before. Spells that twist good elves' brains and make them dance to the caster's rhythm. Hedani was taken in by the Blackwake's lies. The Mother of Rats sent me to spy on Miralon. But in truth, I came here to rescue my... If Miralon bends the boy, Arethel, and makes him kill the Sapiarch, the elf...
What was after the Sapiarch? Not sure I signed up for this.
Glad we finally got organized. Maybe now we'll get something done.
fruit.
Eyes on you. I can feel it. I'm not a young man.
I won't kill anyone! I told you!
The time for notice is past, child. You will serve us, whether you want to or not. The Rat Queen sends her vermin to destroy me. Come then!
Don't hurt me! Oh, wait, you're not one of them, are you? Sorry, as soon as I saw an opening, I took off running. I didn't even see that drop. Honestly, I'm lucky to be alive. Oh, that's two mothers that will want my head. All right, I'll follow.
Easy, guardsman. This boy's under
So, it's you. When you didn't return, I assumed you had abandoned your search. What are you doing here? Ah, the oft-used "a wizard made me do it" defense. It's an excuse I've heard before. Many... It seems this Miralon played a role in a much wider conspiracy. Troubling. I will take this to my...
So, you found our lost sheep. Well done. As you can see, I sent for Arathel's mother. She won't speak to me, of course, but she seems appreciative. Difficult to say. The fact that he's been fraternizing with Apraxix won't reflect well on him. But at least you proved he's not a murderer. That's something, right?
Take notice, sewer dwellers. I know where you are. Keep your affairs in order.
Thank you so much for
Next
finding
encounter
Arafel.
is pleasant.
Bless you.
Oh, I think I might want to be an adventurer too.
No, you've had quite enough adventure for one lifetime.
Hold, courier. I would like... You know, I've heard quite a bit about your little venture to acquire Tindoria's supplies for her latest sketch, and I must say... Well, I could speak to how those supplies would be used in the service of art that touches the soul of mer and man. But me do such a thing? As I told dearest Brodrin, it was Tindoria who... Then someone she paid to incriminate me, no doubt. This game we play is one with many twists. Tindoria has simply made sure to be one step ahead this time. Sell me those supplies, and I'll even make sure to I knew I'd sway you to my side. After all, my charisma is only matched by my artistic talent. With these, I'll have an even easier time persuading the royal...
Yeah! Yeah!
An examiner's quorum needs 3 members. You both know this.
Not this again.
It's not just superstitions.
And just like that, Oriel provides. Greetings, Caraval. As you can see, a murder took place here. My protégés, Lorne and Soraville, came to invest. You would take on the duties of the admin, the listening eye, an auspicious role. I thank the divines that you've agreed to help. This murder weighs heavy on all of us. Better to ask Lorne about it. Capturing the ghost was her obsession for a time. The fact that he's returned... They're the most gifted investigators I've ever trained. Soraville has keen eyes and solid instincts. For Lorne, logic is an art. She's clinical in her sensibilities, precise. Many of us have come to rely on... Lorne and Soraville drifted apart shortly after they caught the original Ghost of the Green. It's a complicated matter, not my story to tell. As I said, was the Chief Inquisitor for the Divine Prosecution's Hindelatus wing, the division charged with solving doctrinal crimes. Well, I own the land, so in some ways I have even greater authority than I did as Chief Inquisitor. I still enjoy a bit of clout, too. Real leader... Ha! Fair, I suppose. I may be retired, but I've spent the better part of 3 centuries examining crime scenes and Well, you're the right person for the job right now. Time and circumstances, my friend. Time... Better to ask Lorne about it. Capturing the ghost was her obsession for a time. The fact that he's returned does not sit well with her. As I said, was the Chief
So you'll be joining us. Good. Call me Lorne. No need for flowery titles. We Altmer have too many names already. I'm glad you're here. Outsiders often make the best adminins. A fresh pair of eyes. It's a long and depressing story. One I'm not keen to recount. For now, just know that whoever murdered Halimorian, the ghost always left a signature to let us know it was him. He killed each victim with a single wood elf arrow to the... I need to examine the body in more detail. Can you do a sweep of the vineyard? If you find...
Good find, cohort.
Another body. Delightful.
Oh, dear. Blood on her hands and blouse. But no slashing wounds. This doesn't fit the pattern. The ghost always kills with a bow. This was spur of the moment. Unexpected. Maybe she fought back. You found something? So did I. It looks like Fariel was strangled, not stabbed. This blood must be the attackers. I intend to, yes. I'm a fair hand at alchemy. You'd be surprised how useful it can be in my line of work. I suppose it's past time I told you. The ghost murdered 17 people before we caught him. It's fine, Now you see why we needed a neutral party. Sorry, I don't mean to be checking up on you. I just think better when I walk. And the blood is still simmering. From what I hear, the accusations are almost certainly true. The original ghost murder spree started with a high elf farmer who took liberties with his Bosmer laborers. None that I'm keen to share, not yet anyway. For now, let's go with what we know. The Wood Elves have motive.
Unbelievable. A spy in the Thalmor's midst. It's a good thing we'd ever discovered
I assure you, Chief, it would bring me no joy to unleash our revelators on your new home.
Who are you? Are you with the Divine Prosecution? Halamorian hated us. He abused our children and tried to drive us off. Of course the High Elves would suspect us. And our son Kellan, You really just... Well, I'm not supposed to say this, but Kellan has been going on about the ghost of the Green for weeks now. You know... No, of course not. He's a good boy. I only mean that it could look suspicious because of his interest in those old legends. Yes, I'm sure. Look, you're free to look around. Just try to... We're simple men, we don't have much.
I wish I was off adventuring.
Bosmer cuisine is truly revolting. I bought us as much time as I could. I hope you found a shrine. There's an old shrine to Ifre west of here. The Red Temple. We should split up. Don't want this little scamp slipping out behind us. I can handle this gap easily. You search the other hall.
No, wait! I did everything you asked! I just can't anymore! I'm not a killer! I only wanted to protect Farrell!
We could have worked such terrible wonders together. Pathetic. You, though, you're perfect. Tell Lorne her past is hunting her present. Yes, tell her that.
What's happening? Am I... The ghost recruited me, said he needed me. He gave me the costume, told me to kill as he would. Halamorian hated us. Farrell is dead. Oh, Divines, you've cursed me, haven't you? I only shot Halamorian, I swear it. Farrell was so kind. I wanted Halamorian to pay. Never saw his face. He never said his name. I didn't need to know. I'd read the stories.
I was too slow. Damned Mer slipped right past me. Tall for a... Wait, what? What do you mean, another ghost of the green? The journal you showed me. What about the wood elf girl, Fariel? Did he kill her too? Yes. Show her the arrow immediately. Perhaps she can compare Kellon's blood to the blood of...
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
You're back. And not a moment too soon. Do you have a second ghost? I suspected as much. And he killed this Kellon with that arrow? Another high elf hunting arrow, like the one... So, this isn't about Halamorian. It isn't about the wood elves or Altmer prejudiced. I just finished experimenting on the blood from Fariel's sickle. It was Altmer blood. This second ghost isn't some wood elf zealot. What? This place has been... What happened here? Oh no. No. Tarnamir? Tarnamir, are you here? Tarnamir? No. I can't. You found something? This is a message. Everything in this room. It's all meant to tell. Elevane is another name for the Healess Owl. Elevanes lay their eggs, then abandon them. We use that word to describe people who are cold-hearted or aloof. Or more likely, someone I failed to love. No. It can't be. The ghost of the Green Ruin, Soraville. Stand back, and I'll show you. You already saw how Kellon died. Now, we'll see the others.
What's this? A tiny ghost of the green? Ha! Run along, well, before... What have I done?
Kellon definitely killed Halamorian. Now, Fariel.
Who are you?
Soraville was observing Kellon when Fariel saw him. She slashed him with her sickle before he overpowered her.
So it is you. Shame on you.
The shameless lord's old Mer. Now she'll have your death on her conscience, too. No, Soraville. This is you and you alone. Give my regards to my loving wife and Lorne's degenerate husband. I know you're watching, Lorne. Now that I've broken your spirit and you've broken your vow, come to the place where my wife is buried. There, I will break your body.
I need some air. I'll be outside. How could he blame me for this? Is it not enough that I lost my husband? Damn him. His wife was buried here. This is where we'll find him. You're sticking by my side. Even after I used that death memory ritual. I told you how the ghost of the Green killed my husband. Soraville's wife. My husband's lover. Not for that. For what came after. Soraville wanted us to mend each other's wounds. Perhaps even fall in love and make a life together. Come, let's put an end to this.
Founded.
Green spinal victim. Time to die, Admanen.
Soroville. Is he... He is. It's done then, isn't it? I knew he wouldn't come quiet. I will be. The arrow struck near my collarbone. Soroville was a gifted marksman. Maybe he couldn't see as well through the mask, or it was nerves. Or maybe... One more thing, if you're willing. I'm certain that Soroville never spoke to Kellan's parents. I just need a moment here alone. Ironic that this came to a head in such a holy place. Maybe he did. Perhaps I deserved it. But all those people, an innocent... You're right, I suppose. I just wish...
I deserve to know what's going on. You! I remember you. Please, you have to tell me what's going on. My son never came home. And now they tell me they won't even let me if for his mercy. How could you? Why didn't you save him? Damn this place. Damn the prosecution. Here. Take this thing. I found...
A hard thing to witness. There are rarely any happy endings in this line of work. You just have to remember that things would be much worse had you not been here. That matters.
Can't take a portal.
Yeah.
Oh, was it today that you would arrive? Well, certainly seems like it. Welcome. Well, yes, why wouldn't I want to talk to you? I've been waiting for your arrival. You see, this happens exactly so, and you'll be the one to help us collect them again. Hopefully before anyone comes to harm. Why, the Sidric Order doesn't interfere with much outside of Artaeum, I'm afraid, and the relics have already found their way to Somerset. The items are hidden. I believe they're called dead drops, a location where one may place an item for another to pick up without raising suspicion. Our thief has hidden all of the relics.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
All ready to head out then on your big adventure? Ah, sorry about that. Location magic isn't always what one would call precise. I can tell you, well, they're certainly dangerous. I wouldn't suggest touching any of them directly. Their side effects vary, but none are very pleasant, to say the least. Misery, insanity, incessant lute playing, that sort of thing. It's much worse than it sounds, trust me. If you're still curious, I've collected research about each... Exactly. You'll just need to find the properly labeled display case in the Vault of Moawita and place the... Now that you're all set for the journey, feel free to... Oh, most certainly. The Relic Master of the Sigic Order, which has been me for quite... Generally, they're items too powerful for the Order to allow their misuse. Other times, they're just mysterious and in need of... Why, all sorts of things. I can't even begin to list the effects our relics might have on the balance of Nirn, should their power... You're able to get right to the heart of the matter, aren't you? The most aggravating part is, well, I'm afraid not. Whenever we try to envision the occurrence, or even who the thief is, all we see are shadows. The work of a dark magic, most certainly. I'd have been far more worried if I hadn't already known of your timely intervention. Those who employ such dark magic, well, they don't tend to maintain control for very long.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Turn back to where you came, stranger, unless you want to vanish like... Many of my friends have gone missing near these ruins. Ruli, he and a few of the others have staked out a...
Quiet! Someone approaches. Is it Gunnar? I can't sense him.
Disappearances are all the more reason for you to leave.
Sorry, stranger. My friend can't see too well anymore. More than a few of us have disappeared recently. Kanhar's group are just the latest. They've stood quiet for decades, but now, new yawning sinkholes, eerie sounds at night. You're a kind soul. Be careful. We've lost a lot of... He was friendly enough with his questions about this land, the manor, and so on. Eventually, he tried to He happened along after our people started vanishing, and he's got reason to want us gone. Raises an eyebrow, yeah? All I'm suggesting... Not much. The land just opens up like a yawning mouth without warning, and swallows everything above. Noises... It's quiet, and usually free of nosy locals shooing us away. Too scared of the curse. There are a lot of superstitions about... The details vary, but they all revolve around the town being wiped out and swallowed by the sea. The sort of divine wrath stories that keep average folk from straying from their safe, comfortable lives. Nowhere else to go. The wastes, as they call them, have been a safe haven for the out...
We can use it.
For a place with such a terrible reputation, this estate certainly gets a lot of I didn't expect to find anyone living out here. I thought they could help me shed some light on the mysteries of this place. But it turns... This place barely exists outside of fables. My family kept no records of it, or our relatives here, other than our claim to the land. So those vagrants say. For all I know, they're just trying to frighten me off. Their missing friends. I don't mind having some company in this endeavor. Most people are barely willing to speak of this place above a whisper, let alone offer any help. I asked them to leave when it became clear they were up to no good. If they're I'm not! I swear I'm as in the dark about these missing persons as you are. The only reason I haven't been to the ruin... They're outcasts, most likely criminals. My concern isn't so much about why they're here, as to what they may be doing to my family holding. My kin feel I'm wasting my life on a footnote. My parents even threatened to disown me if I continued my search. Lineage is everything in Altmer society. The Queen... This breach looks promising. Take a look. Not exactly. Can't say I care for the naturalized aesthetic. Keep your eye. Some answers. What happened? Something about that statue catch your interest? Even in such disrepair, I can imagine how opulent this manor must have been. The whole town. That's incredible. My family has wealth and holding. That's a sound theory. Simple, but sound. Damn. These papers are practically mulch. Maybe something survived. Help me look. I wonder whose chambers these were. What was their life like before they abandoned it? May I have a look? MRSA, a gruesome disease that decimated the population of Tamriel, Somerset included. It made the Nahatan flu seem like the sniffles. No, it was a vile creation of the Slode, brewed in their kingdom of Thras. I'm finding more questions than answers. There has to be more. There has to be. Try the room across the hall. The thousands of years? Doubtful. I can see how this place may have gotten its reputation. Down here! I found something! I thought I heard something down here, but the sound must have carried up from this tunnel. It looks formed by erosion. Maybe related to the sink? Makes sense. The journal mentioned taking the afflicted to the family vaults. It would have been easy for the Korgrads to seal off their estate and leave the town to fend for itself. Murmurs and splashing. I thought maybe one of those missing squatters was down here. Is that a person? This camp looks recent. I'll bet your missing persons just discovered that these ruins make decent shelter. I have a bad feeling about the fate of these people. I don't think that was one of your vagrant friends. Somehow I doubt they received a warmer reception than we did. But at least we know the curse of Korgrad has been greatly exaggerated. Agreed. Much as I'd like.
Voices.
I heard it again. Be careful. Go. Look, people. Let's approach with caution.
Please approach. We know you are here. There we are. Much better, yes. Manners are easily forgotten when you're so far removed from society. Call me Arilas. I am caretaker of this place. We all are. We led our lives in quiet, contented seclusion. How long? How long indeed? I think there was a time when such things were measured to the saviors. It is because of their sacrifice that Korgrad lives on. We repay the lives they gave us by caring for the town in their stead. We're very protective of it, you understand? I see, I see. Our humble town would be treacherous to those who have not grown accustomed to its many twists and turns. You possess the Savior's compassion and determination. This is the day we've waited for so long. They took the sickness from us, from our ancestors. They preserved us from the sickness of the sea. We follow the Savior's guidance. It was their wisdom that brought us here and kept us safe through a narrow passage to the north. Worry not for your companion while...
I'd like to spend some time with Arillas. If these people really are descendants of Korgrad's populace. You heard, Arillas. It's dangerous deeper down. And let's be honest, I'm no warrior, but take a look at them. They're positively sickly. I doubt they want any trouble. More to the point, I think... These saviors you mentioned, did they happen to be members of the family?
Oh, yes. The founders and protectors of this great realm. Does the surface still speak of their grace?
In a manner of speaking, I came here to learn more about this branch of the family.
Get us out of here!
Bloodletting, I think. These cave vermin poke and prod us whenever Arillas needs... Poor bastard. Never seen these vermin in such a frenzy. When Arillas isn't bleeding us and tending to his saviors beyond those doors, he spends most of his time with what...
To Apocrypha with you.
Interrupting scholarship.
10,000 venerations to you.
We aren't free yet. We have to get out of... Your friend's dead. If these saviors really are vampires...
Welcome to... Come, speak. I have not had civil company in some time. You arrive upon bestowing on him the Korgrad legacy. He is taking the first step, his vitality. It will take all he has to offer to restore each of us. But if he... On the contrary, he will taste immortality, as we have. But only for scant centuries, not millennia. The embalming process is... We spare to be free, because he... My vein, to spare them and...
For what? It is not your...
How? No.
But I swear I'll rob them of theirs in kind.
I can... Gods! If it weren't for... Even now...
Extraordinary! Astounding! Congratulations!
cipher. All I need is a cipher, and I need to get the what is it? The ethereal ambrosia recipe from the root voucher, and then use the cipher. That cipher.
I love...
This one never trusted Ambassador Tarim.
Yeah, the lions are pretty...
playing games, but I've never actually played.
Hear now the lesson of the divine body.
I'm just gonna pick up something that sounds racist, honestly.
The cold shooters.
Probably racist. I just said that.
Yeah, that's, I mean, it's kind of hard.
But that was amazing. Tell him that.
Claire's flesh food. And I said a word.
Okay, I went downtown like 2 weeks ago, and and I was talking to this dude, and this woman's son's at Subble's out with this Mexican, and the dude's like obviously trying to like get lucky, and she's like, I may be a slut, but I would have fucked you. And then she was like, if it ain't white, it ain't right. And then she got up, put her hands in the air, and she was like, white power! So you can't tell a few times, because the second time just sounds anticlimactic, and you just can't do that.
I think the wolf.
Yeah! 1,000 curses on you, Madja. Oh, noble stranger, would you help Renzir? Karnwastin has been captured by Madja. This one has 3 trade shipments scattered across the port and caches. Recover them. Renzir's most precious treasure is his wife, sweet Nubani. Last he saw, she was near our ship. This one should have been more suspicious of Madja from the start. Her skill as a first mate. The High Elves do not like to see lesser ships such as this one's humble junker docked at their ports. Therefore, many foreign Maormer raids are a constant threat on Somerset's coast, and the Altmer Navy is, shall we say, slow to respond to attacks on foreign ships. Renzir must... It pains this one to speak of his precious wife when she is in such danger. You'll know her by her clever tongue, and it all started when we ported in Karnwastin only a few days ago. Madja began to disappear deep within the caves, became irritable, angry. That Renzir does not know. Perhaps she found an ally, someone powerful enough to scare the crew into obeying. Undead, perhaps. But Madja is no necromancer, nor any of Renzir's crew.
be something to aid your craft there.